Somebody asked me a question. They said, who's your favorite character on Riverdale? And I said, none of them. None of them. Each and every character on Riverdale season 2 got on my goddamn nerves. What's up, y'all? Your boy, excuse me. This is yours truly, Myron from TheMindOfMyron.com, back to talk about another TV series. Now, I will get back to Dear White People season 2, so don't hold me against that. But I had to binge watch season 2 of Riverdale first, and it was a hell of a season. I don't like none of y'all on Riverdale. It's one person I like, and I'm pretty sure if you follow me on Twitter or social media, you can tell by the color of my shirt, you can know who I'm team, blah, blah, blah. But for the most part, all y'all stupid. Let's get into the characters right away. Archie Andrews, a disappointment throughout almost the whole season. When Archie got beat up by your boy, I forgot his name. He was a creep. When Archie was getting beat up, I thought he deserved every bit of it for how he treated his father throughout this season. His daddy should have knocked his ass out. He deserved it. Archie was running behind Hiram, being more of a son to him than he was his own daddy, who was fathering him and providing for him when your mama left. So, Archie, you gotta do better. But we'll talk about a little bit more about you down the road. Next up is his beau, Veronica. Veronica, she kind of came into her own this season. She got on my nerves as well. She wanted to be a part of her family's business so much, but then when she really got into that life, she really wasn't about that life. Like, she wasn't as about it as she thought it was. It's gonna be interesting to see her in the future now that she's on the house with her daddy. Her daddy's an evil son of a. But it's gonna be interesting to see how her character develops. I kind of saw how everybody kind of gave Veronica. She kind of told her how they really felt about her. In some sort of instance, Betty did, Josie did. Cheryl is associates with everybody, but she'll tell you how she really feels at any point in time. But yeah, Veronica is somebody who kind of uses people to her own benefit sometimes, but she has a good heart. It's kind of how she was raised. Like, she is a New York City millionaire girl who got put in a small town of Riverdale. So it's still her kind of adjusting to her new environment and trying to be a better person than the bitch she used to be, while still being bitchy from time to time. Betty. I said I didn't have a favorite character, but if I had to choose somebody from like the main cast, it might be Betty. Because while Betty is so dumb, to me, she's just not dumb, but she overanalyzes things from time to time, and she's easily influenced. But she brave. Like, she's brave. Like, she got soul. I'll say that about Betty. Betty has soul. Betty not scared of nothing. She dumb. Like, she make mistakes of a girl who's in love. Like a smart girl. No offense to y'all who in love, but like, she'll do things for people that she don't need to do, but she'll do them because she feels she needs to do them. To like the thing she did for Jughead, the Serpent's Dance. Everybody else was looking at her like she crazy. Mama came up there looking like she crazy. And Jughead like, you crazy. But she felt she needed to do that. But it's understandable why she's a little wacky. Look at her family. Jughead might have got on my nerves the most this season. When Jughead got beat down by Penny, I knew it was coming. Like, it's like the whole season he was feeling he had to prove himself. And meanwhile, people were like, you really, like, he didn't. But it's like the whole season he had trying to prove himself. Always trying to find, him and Betty always trying to find the conspiracy theory in something. when the serpents weren't trying to be rowdy, Jughead, why are we not doing this? Why? Like, for example, with the clothes, with the uniform, he just felt that he had to challenge it. Like, but he got his serpent skins, and he tried to show out and tried to put on for them every single time. Like, Jughead just made he got on my nerves the whole time. Like, he put his dad in a bad position by doing something a lot of people do on TV. Y'all, like, this happened a lot in Pretty Little Liars. Y'all lied about stuff that would have made things so much easier if you just would have told the truth. Like, simple things. Now, why in the world did he just tell his daddy what Penny did or said to him that made him do what he did? Now, his dad would have still been pissed, but he would have understood. I think, okay, you thought my life was in danger, so you did what you had to do. I'm mad at you, but I'm not as mad as I could be. Him having to find out on the low, like when he thought he was retiring and he wasn't, and he came and whispered that in Jughead's ear, and Jughead went, "Cause you're stupid, Jughead." And then Jughead's trying to save the day, thinking they were really going to agree with this deal with the ghoulies, and then getting almost killed. And for a second, I thought they had did it. When they opened that next episode and they saw Betty at the grave, I was like, they really killed Jughead off. And then they woke up to reality, kind of how they did with Archie's dad. They woke up to reality and he was really alive. But stupid things happen to stupid people sometimes, man. That was a stupid decision. Like, when has Penny ever told? She's one person I really don't like. Anybody else we need to talk about? I have some more characters. The parents. I like Archie's dad. He's a soldier. So thankful he had a bulletproof vest on the second time around he got shot. But I need them in season 3 to let him catch a break. Veronica's parents are evil. Oh, Hiram's evil. We got to see, and it's crazy because every time I see him, I think all my children, the soap. But he just ruthless. Like, he don't care. Like, to me, he really don't care about them either. And he really don't care about the wife. Now, he might care about Veronica, but he could care less about his wife. And Veronica be trying to get it into her mama head, and her mama just don't never get it. And I think one thing I say about that is, white people, y'all gotta stop letting y'all kids talk to y'all any kind of way. I don't care if it's on TV or not, because on TV they just be disrespecting their parents, and it ain't called for. Like, you see Josie don't do that to her mama. Mama got the final say, but the other ones, they talk to y'all any kind of way. Y'all gotta do better. The Coopers. I like Alice. Betty's mom. I like Alice. Now, she one of them people who made it out the hood and tried to forget where she came from. But I mean, at the same time, like, I thought, like, she had some of the baddest moments. Like, when she walked into that open house in all her serpent gear and like that dress with the short shorts, and I just like her. Like, she's one of the best characters. Now, she got on my nerves dealing with Chick, but we'll get to that. But yeah, I like Alice. Who else? I like, I didn't talk about my favorite character, Cheryl. I love Cheryl. I think Cheryl is the one person on the show, to me. She has no real, throughout the whole season. Now she does, now that she's now that she's a serpent. But Cheryl, to me, she has the best moments on the show, like the most iconic moments on the show. Like, every time she would read her mama and tell her mama, "Now this is what we gonna do, and you better do it because you saw what I did last time." I love all those moments. Like, she's conniving. It's like I wonder what. To me, she kind of had no real direction this season 2, so I'm kind of glad they're putting her a part of something. It's like she was like a freeloader. this season. She had no alliances. Like, she just kind of hopped in conversations and made it her business to be a part of certain things. Found out she was gay too. I love Tony too though. Tony is my favorite new character. Yeah, Cheryl just, to me, Cheryl has to, you feel Cheryl's presence when she's on this show. Like, when she enters the room or the scene, you see that red hair, you feel her presence. Like, that's why I think she won an MTV award for scene stealer, and I can make that make sense because when she enters the scene or whatever she's in, like, you stop and you take notice that Cheryl's in the room, and she makes her presence known. All right, so moving on to characters, let's get on to some stuff that actually happened in the show. Okay, well, Jughead became a serpent, and like I said, he got on my nerves the whole time he was a serpent. He's now the serpent. And I guess he deservedly so, because he put a lot on the line for the serpents. Like, he became a part of that group and went hard for it. It's like when, I'm not gonna use no Greek affiliations to this because we not gangs. So bag up. But he just went super, super hard. And sometimes he didn't need to, but I mean, I guess it paid out in the long run. Yes, it paid off in the long run. It allows his dad to retire, and he can, go on to lead the serpent to great things. He really cared about his community, though. I guess he came part of that community and saw it was more than what people thought it was, so he decided to fight for that. Veronica and her family. Let's get to that, because it all contains, it kind of goes with Jughead and them and Archie. Hiram has came and took over the South Side, and he wants to turn the South Side upside down. I don't agree with the prison thing, and the thing is, he is manipulative to a point. Hiram, he had Archie eating out the palm of his hands to the very end. Like, it took Archie 20 episodes to kind of realize I'm tripping. Kind of took him getting beat up to realize I'm tripping. I think it might have been right before that. Or with the car situation, he kind of realized, wait, I'm tripping. Like, and he kind of realized he was losing his relationship with his father. But he was trying to protect his father. But you were the child, Archie. You the kid. Let your daddy make the dad decision. Archie was full of bitch assness all season long. Like, he just made me mad every time he would, like, choose Hiram over his daddy. And sometimes, even though he was trying to do it to the benefit, but, like, dang, like, you was becoming Veronica lackey, and Veronica wasn't even realizing this. I'm glad he got out of that situation. But Hiram, he's trying to take over the South, and then you see him teaming up with Penelope Blossom, Penny, all types of things to kind of redo the South Side. And it's going to be interesting to see what direction that goes in. To me, he becomes the new Black Hood in a sense. He becomes the big bad. Every show has a big bad or a big evil person, and he becomes that person. Even more, I think, in season 3. Shout out to the mayor for messing around. Josie mama messing around with Kevin's dad. I think they tried to make, Josie, I like them separating her for the Pussycats because they kind of gave her more screen time this season to me. Being her own person, she didn't always have 2 people with her. And I like representation in the show. I like seeing some melanin in the show. I feel like Tori is something. She might be light-skinned, but you kind of can't tell sometimes with her hair. But I like seeing the representation on the show. I like her in this lawyer feat too, the mayor. Y'all know who the mayor is. I don't know why I can't think of her name, because we all know who the mayor on Riverdale is. I'm going to figure out in a second. But I like that she's a lawyer now, because it's a lot of in Riverdale. Robin Gibbons. It's a lot in Riverdale. Crime and all kinds of stuff that you need lawyers for. So she came in handy, and I like her in that role. It's going to be interesting seeing Hermione as mayor. It's too perfect right now for the Veronica and them and her family. It's too perfect for the Lodges, and it's gonna be interesting to see how that crumbles, because things don't stay perfect for so long. Like, a downfall has to come, and I wouldn't be surprised if somebody got killed off next season. I almost thought it was Jughead, but I wouldn't be surprised if somebody ends up getting killed off, leaves the show. And I like how there's no real main character. It's like all 4 5 of them are main characters in the show and the family. Chick, Betty. The main things in this season are surrounded the Coopers. So let's just go with the Coopers. Chick. I think the writers did a great job of casting Chick and making him, because he looked like Betty. Like, he looked like he was a part of this family. But I knew from jump he wouldn't a brother. Like, it was too perfect. He was too creepy. He didn't have as much resentment for them as you thought he might have. He was kind of too cool and calm with just being in a home. Didn't have no, like, you gave me up moment. I don't like you. I hate you. Like, none of that. He just was kind of like that from the beginning, and then he was cool when she went back and saved him. She was cool. I don't think Betty's brother is really dead. I think there's a way to bring him back. I don't think her brother's really dead. Nor is Chick dead, because we ain't seen his body. So I think it's room to say that we might see Betty's brother in season 2, and her sister is up to something. I think Holly, whatever her name is, her sister is up to something that we gotta watch her ass in season 3 as well. But let's get to the big point: the Black Hood. I knew from jump, y'all. I knew from jump that it was not the janitor, because in that episode when they first really introduced the janitor, they kept showing him so much. They kept showing his face, showing him. Like, it, to me, they didn't say he was a Black Hood that episode, but it was too obvious that they were trying to make us look at this guy. So when he ended up being the Black Hood around episode 9, he kind of didn't even look like he was. He kind of looked like he was told to do what he was doing. He didn't look like the Black Hood to me. Like, it seemed fake. And lo and behold, it was, because the Black Hood ended up being Betty's dad. Now, I had no clue, because I thought Betty was wrong again. Because Betty be wrong sometimes. Like, I guess they wanted to give Betty a win, because sometimes she be wrong. Like, sometimes you be like, Betty, shut up. Like, it's not. Like, when she thought it was the sheriff. No, Betty, it's not the sheriff. It felt like one of those moments. But if you thought about it, her daddy wasn't around in a lot of these situations. He was disappearing, or it made sense that he was the Black Hood. Now, I don't see how Archie didn't catch that from the dump, but it made sense that he was the Black Hood. And I just think their family is so messed up. Like, your mama had a baby with your boyfriend, daddy, back in the past. They gonna end up getting back together probably, and lo and behold, the whole time, your daddy was out here killing people and using you, like, as the pawn. And that's crazy, because this man was living in your house a lot. Season 3, I want to see them take Hiram down. I want to like the characters more in season 3. I feel like a lot of this season, they got on my nerves. Like, they aggravated me, and I want to like them. I also have this belief that, well, it's inevitable that this is going to happen. Archie and Betty are going to be together eventually. Now, I don't know when it's going to happen. Season 3, Season 4, or Season 5. But Archie and Betty are going to get together. That Veronica and Archie ain't real. Jughead, she like Jughead, but she's settling for Jughead because she really want Archie. And it's going to happen, folks. And that's my video. Hopefully we have a very interesting season 3. And y'all, try to watch it during the season and not wait for it to come on Netflix. And I think they put the first half of the season on Netflix, so you can, like, watch the first half, and then we'll do a video, and then we'll do the second half of the season. But that's it. Riverdale season 3 coming soon. I love my bae, Cheryl. If you watch this, love you, bae. Me, you, and Tony should hang out, because Tony bad too. She fine. But yeah, Cheryl, you the one that I want. I would have read for you. You did.